Dallas would emerge from the shadows tonight. Literally, for a couple of weeks now, the Wyatt Sicks have been lurking in the background. Tonight, Bo Dallas would approach the Street Profits out of attire with no Uncle Howdy mask. Why couldn't he do this when they were paying tribute to Hulk Hogan, by the way? Tonight, though, Bo would question the brotherhood of the Street Profits. Bo would be talking about how the blood of one, does it run through the other's veins? We'd see Bo again approach Carmelo Hayes and The Miz. In this segment, though, he literally had one very minute glance at The Miz. The rest of the time, he was looking dead in the eyes of Carmelo Hayes, as he challenged perception, saying that perception isn't reality, but I am. Is Bo questioning the perception that The Miz is Carmelo Hayes' friend? Street Profits would win the big #1 contenders match tonight, defeating Melo Don't Miz. The Street Profits seem like good brothers tonight. Well, Sunday they got to face the Wyatt Sicks for the WWE Tag Team titles. The Wyatt Sicks back on PLE again. You'll love to see it. Here's the thing, though, with Bo's words tonight. Is Sunday the night that the Street Profits either pull it together and win the tag gold, or is Sunday the night the Street Profits break up? Let me know which you think in the comment section down below. But look at this. Some exclusive pictures from inside Halloween Horror Nights. Horrors of the Wyatt Sicks haunted house. Look at how awesome these characters are. The person playing Nikki looks awesome. And even better, we're seeing videos emerge of people walking through this. Obviously, you're not meant to record in there, but people are. And we've got our first look at the fiend that's inside that jumps out at you. And shockingly, Alexa Bliss is in the Funhouse. We had heard about Lily on a Swing, which is just behind the Firefly Funhouse door. But Alexa Bliss, obviously an actor playing Alexa, is represented in the Firefly Funhouse, which is really cool. We've also seen some light-on pictures of a haunted house, which never hits the same, but it does look very, very cool. There are obviously two locations, Orlando and Hollywood. This is just very cool if you're a fan of anything Wyatt or of horror. But this is things you might have missed from WWE Smackdown. Make sure you hit the like button. And if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button too. Huge boos tonight for Logan Paul in France, as Logan Paul had come to the ring claiming to be worth about $6.6 billion to the WWE, claiming he's the reason that WWE is on Netflix. He's the reason it's got to deal with ESPN, and even saying, you're welcome to TKO. Interrupted, of course, by John Cena and the crowd reaction. Oh my God, that was a monster pop for Cena tonight. Cena coming to the ring tonight saying that Logan Paul is a Cena ripoff, saying that John Cena was punching people in the face with knuckle dusters 20 years ago, his said word life. Calling out the influence that Logan Paul has in 2025, saying he just saw a top 25 list and Logan Paul's name wasn't even on it. Logan Paul isn't even amongst the top influencers in the world anymore. He's not here to save wrestling. He's here to try and save himself. Remember the kid, though, from Brussels in Belgium? Such a cool moment tonight. He was there tonight in France, and, well, John Cena reunited with him to say, I'm sorry. The broken-hearted kid has officially finished his story tonight. Cena getting back into the ring and telling Logan Paul, you got 48 hours to be the best version of yourself, because if you don't and they don't accept you, you won't ruin wrestling. Wrestling will ruin you. This was genuinely such a good way to open up tonight's show. Thoroughly enjoyed this promo. Made me very hyped for Cena versus Logan Paul on Sunday, which we all think John Cena's gonna win, right? And for those wondering, because of the misinformation being spread by Dave Meltzer recently about the Clash in Paris tickets, well, thanks to WrestleTix, we actually know the number now, and the tickets distributed is 29,763. There's going to be over 30,000 people for Clash in Paris. That's amazing. Wade Barrett was joined by Michael Cole on commentary tonight for the first match of the show, which saw Alexa Bliss defeat Chelsea Green in one-on-one action. Now, this match was scheduled to be for the women's tag titles, Alexa and Charlotte versus Alba Fyre and Piper Niven, the Secret Hervis. That did not happen. Now, the reason why they gave on TV was Charlotte Flair seemingly got attacked during her entrance, and obviously her leg was hurting her. We saw her get escorted to the back, helped to the back by officials, and that made this a one-on-one match. Alexa would win like we said, but after the match the fight would happen and Charlotte would come down to defend her ally of convenience, and things didn't go swimmingly, even though Charlotte did limp out on the wrong leg. Chelsea Green and Alba Fyre would stand tall tonight, but it was this statement by Nick Aldis prior to the show as he previewed SmackDown that told us that Piper Niven was unavailable tonight. There's no further update on Piper Niven that I can find yet, but hopefully she's okay. I wonder, though, if the reason they didn't do the tag match tonight, because they're still 2 versus 2, is that Piper and Alba were meant to win. This feud's definitely not over, and I'm sure we're going to see that advertised tag match down the road, do you know what I mean? Blink and you miss it tonight. This match was extremely quick, as Mishin would defeat Kiana James on TV for what? The first time in a first match for months, and she lost in 6 seconds. There was a post-fight beatdown from Julia and Kiana on Mishin, so obviously this extends the story. There's a reason for this, and I do wonder if that opening promo with Cena and Logan Paul maybe run over, and maybe they cut some time here. I'm sure we'll find that out in the coming days. The term buried gets thrown around a lot, but this was a burial, let's not lie. However, Kiana James is starting right from the bottom anyway, so in that sense, it's not really going to negatively affect her. There's only one way to go at this point, and that's up. And she's more in a manager kind of role at the moment anyway. So it's an interesting take. We'll see where WWE go with this. A video would emerge on social media tonight from one of the commercial breaks of tonight's SmackDown. And you can see there, they're actually showing a commercial for the Superstore for Clash in Paris, right? And the fans in the arena start chanting in French, "We have no more money." Oh God. You know, there is a breaking point somewhere for WWE, right? And maybe we're reaching it because the Clash in Paris meet and greets were cancelled just literally a couple of days ago. And the rumour is it's because ticket sales for the meet and greets were actually disappointingly low. The Viper, Randy Orton, would stand tall tonight as Randy Orton came face to face with Drew McIntyre. Of course, things would get physical as they always do. Security would get RKO'd, and even poor Hurricane got an RKO from Randy Orton tonight. Interestingly though, right, Drew McIntyre tonight brought up Cody Rhodes, and he was stirring that pot about how when Randy was injured, I bet you kept in contact with Cody Rhodes. I bet Cody was contacting you all the time to ask how you were. He wasn't checking in on you, Randy. He was getting intel. Could the words that Drew McIntyre said tonight be a really big tipping point towards Randy Orton turning on Cody Rhodes in the future? Who, by the way, we send a huge congratulations to Cody and his wife Brandy as they revealed on social media today that they've welcomed the birth of their second baby, Leilani Ella Runnels. How cool is that? Congratulations. Aleister Black and Damian Priest would have like segments tonight. Aleister's a video vignette, Damian Priest a backstage promo. Very surprised they haven't made this match for Clash in Paris, being honest. It was all kicking off in tonight's main event as we'd see Jimmy and Jacob come out to neutralise members of the MFTs as Sami Zayn went one-on-one with Solo Sikoa for the US title. Not gonna lie, I actually thought Sami Zayn was gonna win a championship off the Blue Thunder Bomb. But it didn't matter because Sami did win tonight. Sami Zayn defeated Solo. Sami Zayn is now United States champion. The perfect end to tonight's show. Fan favourite Sami Zayn wins the championship in front of a roaring French crowd. Don't forget, the energy is going to carry over to Sunday for Clash in Paris. So obviously don't forget that is not on Saturday. That's important. For tonight's show, a very good 9 out of 10 from me. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn on those notifications. You'll never miss an upload. We'll be right back here Sunday for Clash in Paris. See you then. Peace!